it looked like a very tough game in tactically in order to break down a very sort of stiff Spartak Moscow defence.
Yeah, I thought performance-wise, I thought we actually played reasonably well. You're playing against a team that conceded 4 at home, so they were never going to open up the space. So we defended very deep. But I thought how we managed to play through that at times and arrive into really good areas. I thought we did that well. We created chances, more than enough chances to win the game. And in one moment where we lacked concentration and an ability to run back, actually cost us going down in the game. But again, our reaction was really good. Get the goal, really good set piece goal, and then had other chances to win the game. So to not win it is a little bit frustrating, but the performance-wise, there was lots of elements of playing against that deep line defence pleased me.
Значит, вопрос был по поводу того, что дайте свою оценку этой игре. Это была довольно-таки сложная игра, была очень сильная защита. Но несмотря на это, мы играли хорошо, мы защищали свою часть поля, создали очень много, даже больше, чем много шансов. Но один момент мы потеряли концентрацию, и это нам стоило дорого, забили гол. Конечно, это очень досадный результат, но я удовлетворен игрой своих ребят.
And Brendan, of course, if you win your last 2 games, you have a possibility, of course, to win the group. I wonder how tough that is going to be, do you feel, after already seeing the quality that Napoli and Legia Warsaw have in this competition so far?
Yeah, it was always going to be the case. I'd said about winning the two home games. We didn't do that, but it's very clear. When we win the 2 games, we win the group. We've seen obviously Napoli, as you say, would be a tough game away from home, but we played well here to be 2-0 up. So we know that we can, if we play to our highest level and defend well, we can win. But it's about the next game. It's all to play for. Like I say, we get 2 victories, but most importantly, win our next one. And then that'll put us in a good place going into the last game.
Вопрос был по поводу, если вы выиграете 2 последующие игры, вы тогда выиграете свою группу. У вас будут очень сильные оппоненты, Наполи, один из них. И ответ: да, мы проиграли 2 домашние игры, но мы надеемся, что следующие 2 мы сможем выиграть, хотя Наполи очень серьезный оппонент.
And Brendan, I wonder if I could just ask you one more. Of course, this is going to be the last time we're going to speak to you ahead of the game against Leeds on Sunday, but that's just one more game before the international break. What are maybe the expectations of Leeds on Sunday? Because it's another tough game in the Premier League.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. You're playing European football over these last couple of seasons. It's clearly a challenge, and then you go into the Premier League. But that's what we wanted. We've had a really good level of success here, which has allowed us to compete in Europe. And that you play on the Thursday or whatever it is, your next game is going to be a difficult game. So obviously they're a team that will test us physically, but we will be ready for that and get some recovery in over the next couple of days, identify our plan for the game, and let's see if we can go and get the 3 points.
Thanks, Brendan. Good luck on Sunday.
Thanks, John. Thank you.
Вопрос был по поводу, говорит, это у меня последняя возможность задать вам вопрос перед матчем с Лидсом. Какие у вас ожидания? И ответ: да, это будет сложная игра, но мы успешно играли в премьер-лиге, и таким образом мы оказались в Лиге Европы, поэтому мы будем стараться, приложим все усилия и надеюсь, что сможем завоевать эти 3 очка, недостающие 3 очка.
Everybody, we'll do a couple more on tonight before we move on to the Leeds preview. We'll go with Jordan Blackwell, please.
Hi, Brendan.
Hi, Jordan.
Jamie had not long been on the pitch when he took the penalty. Were there any doubts in your mind about him taking it because he'd not really sort of felt his way into the game just yet?
It's one of those things, isn't it? I remember seeing him obviously come off at Wembley, straight off the bench onto it. So I didn't think he was, it's obviously difficult to do that. Now, listen, if Jamie's on the pitch and he's been on there for a period of time, you'd fancy him to get the penalty. It was just unfortunate. He's obviously saved the team and the club so many times. It was just unfortunate, really. So, but I don't think you'd want any other guy on the penalty. But it was just unfortunate.
То есть вопрос был задан по поводу Джеми и пенальти. Говорит, Джеми вышел на поле всего несколько минут до того, как он забивал пенальти. Были ли у вас какие-то сомнения по поводу его способностей? Все-таки он был на поле очень короткое время. Он говорит, что да, в общем-то, он недолго был на поле, но тем не менее просто не повезло, что он не смог реализовать это пенальти.
Okay, Jordan, we'll leave it with you if you'd like to carry on.
You mentioned that you thought the team played reasonably well, Brendan. It felt like there were opportunities where you could have moved the ball a little bit quicker. Is that a harsh assessment, or is that something you would agree with?
No, I think it's difficult, Jordan, because there's times when you can move them a little bit quicker, but in the main we arrived into the areas that we wanted to create opportunities. So you're making lots of passes, and every single pass won't be perfect, because you get so much of the ball against the team that were deep. But I just think a couple of moments where we were too static in the first half. So the second half was better in terms of that movement in front of the ball, and play me less touches in order to combine and work our way in. So I thought we did that really well. Johnny made some great passes. We talked about once we've circulated the ball side to side, and can we get in off the back of into the corner spaces of the box, and we get in there with Tim a number of times. So tried to get in over the top of their defensive block. So I thought how the guys worked at times was very good. Yeah, listen, you can be nitpicky and say that they could have moved it quicker at times, but yeah, we played how you'd want to play against that type of a system, but we just failed to make that last pass or that killer instinct in the box, really.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Вопрос был по поводу того, говорит, вы играли неплохо, но не думаете ли вы, что ребята могли бы как-то побыстрее передавать мяч? Вы согласны с этим или нет? И ответ, да, в общем-то согласен, но тем не менее мы создавали очень много шансов, были хорошие пасы. В первом тайме мы немножко были статичны, но во втором тайме мы играли лучше. Было много хороших пасов, передавали мяч туда, куда мы хотели, в ту зону. И всегда наши ребята находились в зоне защиты противника. Поэтому мы играли так, как планировали, но не получилось так, как хотелось.
Okay. Kirsty Edwards then, please. Just on mute there, Kirsty.
Sorry. Are we moving on to Sundays now?
Not just yet, Kirsty. We'll call that out when we're ready for it.
Okay, apologies. I'll put my hand down then and I'll leave it to somebody else.
Thank you. Graham Bryce then, please.
Hi, Brendan.
Hi, Graham.
Is it frustrating at the moment or concerning just that that's another game going by without a clean sheet and you just feel that you need that one maybe to kick on again and get back into the habit of clean sheets?
Yeah, that was a big objective for us. And in the main, we defended well with the ball and in the moments we had to. But we have an issue at the moment of track and runners. We've seen it in Arsenal, and we've seen it in the goal. So they didn't have so much of the game at all. and then as soon as they break our midfield line, then our recovery into the box is not to the level that we would want. And if you don't do it and you don't show the desire to get back, then you're going to get punished, and that's where we're at the moment. So we need to. That's something that we need to fix. Otherwise, we defend it well. You know, they had a couple of counter attacks we got back, but we need to run quicker back towards our own goal, and that is very, very important.